Hello, EDU 633. In my best practice blog post, I focused on three articles: research and learning technologies, engaging adult learners with technology, and the characteristics of adult learners with implications for online learning design. Um, the first, in that order, a learner centered model of social support at the local small school level that emphasizes communications and interactions. It showed a local classroom environment more closely with an online environment. A spread of how the responsibility was put between the online instructor and the facilitator, creating a hybrid form of learning. And that's De La Valle, Keene, and Irving 2010. This frequent communication between the stakeholders involved, speaking of online instructors, local school staff, parents, students, and peers, was done in a way that fostered a positive classroom environment or climate. I like the idea of all people involved, including the students, makes for a more engaging learning environment where things are getting done academically to meet the new needs of all students and all learners, and willing to take responsibility for their learning. Dealing with the non traditional students are successfully engaged in the educational process must be considered successful if reasons for their return to the education process is considered. Many non traditional students are usually older, have different commitments or priorities um, than younger students. They work during the day or they may be trying to enter a new field mid career. Kellor and Littlefield 2012 have determined what the best practices should be considered with non traditional students. The five things that should have happened in those distant learning courses should be to create a safe, welcoming learning environment, create a culture of empathy, respect, approachability, and authenticity. Instructors should diagnose the learning needs. Distant learning educators should also develop learning objectives that foster engagement and interest in the online environment. For the adult learner, the theory of agoragogy, the art and science of helping adults learn. Agoragogy is a learning theory that is designed to address the particular needs of adults, and it is based on the idea that there are significant differences in learning characteristics between children and adults. The framework for this theory shows that approaches need for adult students should be addressed in a way that is engaging and meets the educational needs of that population of students. Sarah Cohen, 2008, based on the research adult students wanted to learn online classes because of the busy work schedules and other daily commitments. This makes it important for educators of adult learners to take into consideration the need of learners, as most adult learners come from the traditional educational setting, and consideration must be made to actually make the coursework that which would be engaging for that group of students as well. The activities must be done in a way that will best meet their educational needs through engagement that might be problematic in the online distant learning environment. And thank you for your time.